How would you like to enjoy this live stream more than you even thought was possible? I think you would like that. And all you need is a cup or a mug or a glass, a tankard, chalice or stein, a canteen, jug or flask, a vessel of any kind. Fill it with your favorite liquid. I like coffee. And join me now for the unparalleled pleasure, the dopamine music of the day, the thing that makes everything better. It's called the simultaneous sip, and you're going to do it right now. Go. How did that sound on your 1.5 times playback speed? Pretty fast, huh? All right. Um, on the positive side, as you knew would happen, the reporting about COVID has turned friendly. Was there any chance that wasn't going to happen? So instead of endless stories about how the Biden administration is blowing the rollout of the vaccinations, by the way, I don't know if that's true. I just know there aren't enough vaccinations to go around. But if this were the Trump administration, it would be endless stories about how the rollout was not going well. But instead, the stories are that the rollout is going better than he promised, which actually is true. So apparently, we're doing better than a million inoculations per day, and that was Biden's promise, was 1 million a day for, I don't know, 100 days or something, and we're at 1.2 million. So credit where credit is due. Biden, in this regard, Biden underpromised, and he's over-delivering. Have you ever heard me say that about Trump? Yeah, I've said that a number of times about Trump, that he underpromised and over-delivered in terms of jobs and stuff. And I think this is a case where Biden's doing it too. He underpromised and he's over-delivering. His administration is. It's worth noting, if we're being fair. Now, we're nowhere near as fast as we need to be, but it is better than he promised. And apparently, while the number of infections is dropping to a 7-day rolling average is lower, and the number of hospitalizations is dropping, deaths are still high, but we're pretty sure that will follow hospitalizations and come down. And we're looking at pretty big numbers, drops. A 30% drop in the rolling average of infections. A 30% drop. That's a big deal. And how about hospitalizations? They're down 20% over the past few weeks. 20% is a big drop. It's a big drop. Now, do you think that these drops are based on the vaccinations? Because I don't know that there are enough vaccinations to see a 20% drop in hospitalizations. That doesn't feel, does it? I don't know that we know yet, right? So I can't say this with any authority, but it feels like the drop is unrelated. Or maybe the drop is a little bit because of the vaccinations, but maybe not mostly. Now, I could be wrong, because I'm just sort of eyeballing it and saying, oh, how long has it been and how many vaccinations? But in my mind, anyway, I can't see that we've vaccinated enough already to get a 20% decline in hospitalizations. But maybe, maybe that is true. But I can only speak for where I am, but it's unseasonably warm in California. So if California is part of those numbers and we're unseasonably warm, I mean, yesterday was shorts weather in February. I think it was almost 70 degrees here in February, and that's Northern California. So I think maybe weather might have something to do with it, maybe, but we'll see. It's good news anyway. And join me now for the unparalleled pleasure, the dopamine music of the day, the thing that makes everything better. It's called the simultaneous sip, and you're going to do it right now. Go.